And for the Sacramento Kings, Peja Stojakovic, Chris Webber, Vlade Divac, Doug Christie, and Jason Williams.
But to start the game, they're going to just see how they're going to defend Shaq. And this is the hardest part of defending Shaq as they move from side to side. But when you rotate out to those outside guys, you can't let them break you down.
A Fisher interception, a 3-on-2. Bryant slides across and banks it home. Stojakovic, who's coming off a dismal game 2, to Vlade, drives to go 8 minutes, and here comes Divac across the lane into Shaq, trying to scoop it up. O'Neal there with his 3rd rebound.
Right idea. Wasn't properly completed, but he went in the right direction towards Shaq.
Rick Fox down the lane.
Usually, Shaq's man, Shaq doesn't even need to go out there on the perimeter because someone else can pick him up.
Number 4. Shaq into Bryant with a good fake on Vlade Divac. Well, under 5 minutes, John, to play in this first quarter.
Excuse me, Greg. I'd like to see the Kings fill lanes on some of the Lakers' missed shots.
Shot created has to be taken, and that was not a good decision by Vlade right there. But Stojakovic has to pass the ball. He's dribbling it way too much.
Shaq inside, John.
Well, the guard's 4'6", and one of the reasons why is Rick Fox is doing a great job on Peja, and I think he's gotten in his head a little bit. Peja made a great decision that time because he cut to the basket.
11-point Laker lead. Horry again, launching a 3. The rebound by Stojakovic.
And you see Vlade come out to contest Robert Horry's shot. He just made one, so he's feeling it. Gives him a little bump right there, and as Vlade starts running down the court, Robert Horry leg whips in and causes Vlade to trip right there, land on his knee.
This guy's unbelievable.
Here comes Jackson across the lane, over 2 and down.
Well, you saw Shaq's frustration. He threw the ball out on the double team, and he wanted the ball back in. But Fisher went to the weak side, took up a bad shot.
Fisher for 2, and he nails it with the assist to Kobe Bryant. They lead now by 10. Bryant's got 8. Shaq on the bench with 6. Here's Shaw on top. Fisher for 3. Grant looking for Shaq, in on Pollard, doubled by Jackson and tripled by Webber with Shaw finding Kobe, who fires it inside for Grant with a beautiful hook.
Well, it was a great pass on Kobe's part. They swung. Kobe could have taken the shot himself, saw Grant under the basket, and threw it. That's the kind of thing that's making the Lakers very dangerous right now.
Webber outside finally has one go down. Rick Fox has 6. Robert Horry for 2.
Hit a ball, too. I think a lot of it is, the Kings players on the weak side are not running the floor. They play with too many great passes not to run.
3-on-1. Fox to Shaw, set up by a turnover at the other end. Tyronn Lue is now in the game, taking the place of Bryant.
For Toronto, because then Vince Carter's stepping up. Maybe he'll stay in Toronto, and they give that franchise a chance to succeed. And maybe Webber.
What's the miss? Derek Fisher back in for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers, by the way, only 1 offensive rebound tonight. There's Divac at the other end.
Not only can you take the shots, you got to get down the other end and work on the boards.
Back into Webber, facing Shaw, and you knew he was going to exploit that matchup.
Well, you can see how much the Lakers respect Stojakovic. He got the ball at the 3-point line, and 2 guys went out and double-teamed him and left Webber open at the basket. That's how much of an effort, a concerted effort they have to not let him get open threes.
On a steal by Jason Williams. Ahead to Christie. Fox from behind. What man
in the game yet?
Horry taking the 3, launching to beat Supervisor and cannot. That's it.
He thought they did a good job on Shaq, but he said we have to play smarter. 12 turnovers, way too many. Kevin?
Thank you, Craig. And remember now, the Lakers in the 3rd quarter, one of the best teams in the NBA.
Chance of having a good game. Didn't get it. Tried to take the flop right there. But Rick Fox, leading in steals in the playoffs, gets another one easy, too. Page's turn, Webber's turn. They need to get some movement in their offense and take advantage of the great passers that they have.
Webber's 5 of 15. Divac already the shot by Shaq, who gets it inside and drops the anvil. And there's a technical foul. And it goes on Shaq, which you don't see that often.
Maybe his antics after the dunk or something.
Maybe for taunting. And I didn't see him do that. But
why didn't Vlade box him out, though? Just gives him the offensive dunk. But right there, he just said something to Christie as he ran by and got the technical foul.
Well, and I think these guys have become a little frustrated with his strength, and these guys are more interested in flopping. Christie flops, I think, on this one as you looked at it.
This has been terrible in this series, and they can't give up the free throws to Kobe.
Christie spins off Kobe and takes it inside.
But they've got to get out and get this crowd in it the way they are right now.
Bryant the fake, the drive, off balance, deflected by Christie. Here comes Jason Williams the other way, shifting gears and down the lane. Lakers over 5 minutes without a field goal. Stojakovic met by Fisher, disrupts the flow, and on top to Turkoglu.
Well, Stojakovic is overhandling. You come down on the break, move the basketball, cause the defense to shift a little bit.
Up to Kobe Bryant with 14 points. Dancing and weaving, and outside to Grant. Missing everything. Shaq is there, and down it goes. 6-point game. Lakers have never trailed. They've led by as many as 17. Kobe Bryant over Jackson. Ooh, right there.
I thought Turkoglu was close enough. He could have gone down there and made Kobe give that ball up. He could turn and shoot over Bobby Jackson anytime. Another terrible shot. Quick and forced shot.
Kobe had missed his last 10 to that last hit. Dives in the lane, goes to the hole and puts it in.
Sets up by the offense. Their execution is so poor on offense, and their shot selection. I mean, even that shot by Weber was a tough shot.
And they get so much of the energy from their offense. They're not energized.
High scores in this third Western Conference semifinal game. Kobe again rolling in.
But again, Weber steps back. He knocks down the jump shot. He's mixing up his offense a lot better tonight. Mixing about half and half at least of going to the basket and stepping out to shooting. But another great play by Kobe. I mean, he's just unguardable by Bobby Jackson down there. And again, Turkoglu could have taken the ball out of his hands. But why would you let Kobe post up against Bobby Jackson and let him get his own offense?
Well, Kobe can do so many things on the basketball.
Double teaming, but he's still dominant. He's still a huge factor just his presence alone.
Well, he doesn't press.
The most important game of the year without any time early in the game is a little bit tough, but I like his energy and his ability to score some points.
Lakers are shooting 38%. Here's Bryant, who had a great third quarter and continues. Here's Weber. 8 of 20 shooting tonight with 18 points and 11 rebounds. Doubled here and over Ori. Ori, Shaw, Bryant against Turkoglu. The drive, the lean, and the foul as Divac was there, and Turkoglu and Bryant exchange words. And a shot with Divac coming into play. Peacemaker, I think. Unless Divac is saying, get away from it.
I know it's not finished, but it will be.
Third, you're right. You're exactly right. No team has ever come back 3 games down and win a 7-game series.
Cannot get out and run. Excite this crowd.
John Barry maneuvering in, banking it home.
Well, a lot of that has a lack of good defense because you've got to stop the Lakers in order to run. And they've got to get out and be able to run, especially when you're at home and you're trying to involve your own home crowd.
Yeah.
Man, was it good.
A guy that agrees with me, Coach. He couldn't guard Shaq. He said he couldn't guard Shaq. Russell couldn't guard Shaq because he's so much more faded away.
Double team Shaq, flips it outside. Shaw to Fisher for 3. 75-61. Good move by Christie. Puts it inside, and it'll count.
I think that Sacramento still has a chance in this game.
Inside, looking for Bryant. What a play!
Kobe doesn't think so, though, does he? He doesn't think so. Kobe is unbelievable. I love his timing. Love his timing.
That was incredible. Here's Christie into Divac, knocked away. A 3-on-2. Shaw to Bryant, comes inside, over Barry, finds it again.
Many guys that can do this. I mean, you're talking about the guy, he's added strength to his game because you're sealing, you're pushing, he's doing a lot of things in traffic, and then now he uses finesse, makes a quick spin and jumps up and makes an unbelievable basket.
79-65, the defending world champion Lakers inside to Shaq with a general touch and 2 and foul inside. O'Neal now, who really thought going into tonight, this was the night to go, and now loop to Chris Weber. Grant to Fisher, who's played a very efficient point guard. 6 seconds to shoot. Fisher with the miss. O'Neal with the rebound, counted for 2 and a foul.
Offensively, when they stop, they've got to get out on the break and capitalize.
Fisher to Bryant. The drive on Christie. The flip to Fox. He'll put up a 3.
Well, they have to be able to capitalize down at this end of the floor. I mean, you come down, and then now Shaq's going to get a dunk right here.
Kobe Bryant, 29 points tonight. Oh, Kobe Bryant was against a team down 3 games. Turkoglu nails a 3. That's the first one tonight for Sacramento. Too late. Lakers win it. They go up 3 games to none.